in sports, it's all the same. Making a name for yourself to get in the game. You going hard in the paint, you doing your thing. Keeping the crowd entertained while growing your fame. From the streets to the league, overseas. Wherever your talent takes you for the trophies. When you come into the system, just by all in. Go hard to the goal and put the ball in. Man, pause.
When James Naismith started his first game of basketball on about December 1st, 1891, he could have never imagined his little game consisting of 2 half-bushel peach baskets for goals would lead to one of the most popular games on the planet. In several instances, allowing many to become instant millionaires just for mastering the game. Or in some cases, just specializing in specific yet important aspects of the game, you could enjoy the millions as well. The raw skill it took to achieve success in its most rudimentary stages gave way to out-of-this-world athleticism and skill. The game became perpetual motion. The game progressed, the plays have gotten better, and the natural evolution of mankind has blessed us with many beautiful moments in this game. Along with the old came the new, as reputations were built, sustained, and dwindled over time. Now the American game, started by a Canadian, is now an international phenomenon. The overall skills of the participants is as high as it has ever been at home and abroad. The feats of the dream team of the Barcelona Olympics in 1992 have opened the floodgates, opened the doors to even bigger and better pastures. International players are no longer fodder. They're not just simply happy to be in the presence of NBA players like years past. Over the years, they have made their voices known. Now, as this current era's iconic superstar LeBron James is in the twilight of his career, that baton will have a different feel, a different look, a different approach. This heir to the throne is not from the inner city of the United States, which has spawned over the decades, one after the other, NBA stars. Nor is he from the rural American farmlands as we've known players to come from in years past. The olive branch has been extended overseas, and this newest star will do the honors of making the basketball gods proud while carrying his own legacy along with many international players on his shoulders for the world to see. We bring you Luka. You know what it is. I'm Trav with another episode of Yo Trav's Mad Ballin. You saw the goods. That's Luka Doncic, for those of you unfamiliar with the NBA or his sick game. In a little bit, he'll probably be the face of the NBA. You heard that for real. It's been an international game, but now it has that extra cheese, a little extra sauce with that overseas flavor. This cat was born on February 28th, 1999, so he's one of these real young dudes coming through the pipeline. He's from Ballin, Slovenia. You know, Slovenia used to be part of Yugoslavia, but we're not here for a history lesson, so let's just keep it with basketball. According to his parents, he first touched a basketball when he was just 7 months old. Now, I don't know whether it's true or not, but by the looks of things, he seems to have had an early jump on most everyone else at this point. Apparently, he was born to do big things, and here we are now. The game has grown exponentially since the 1992 Dream Team days, and competition is certainly world-class for many countries around the world. Incidentally, as a new school player, it isn't shocking to hear how Luka followed LeBron James while a kid in Slovenia. Of course, Luka is the man, and Luka played sports and other things as a kid. In fact, he played soccer. However, like most ballers, he got too big for the sport, too tall that is, and decided on basketball. Incidentally, like former Houston Rockets great Hakeem Olajuwon before him in his native Nigeria, he played soccer as well. He took some of that footwork from handling that ball and brought it to his basketball game. So Luka, being the prodigy that he is, we see why it's playing out the way it is right now. Just ask Goran Dragic, a current member of the Miami Heat, who is from the same town as Luka, as he remembered young Luka, who was 5 years old and too young to tie his shoes at the time, while serving as a ball boy when his father Sasha was playing on an Adriatic League club. Dragic remembers young Luka entertaining crowds with halftime dribbling exhibitions at midcourt. Dragic said, quote, "It's really hard to predict how the future would go. But the one thing I could say is as a young kid, he already had a passion for basketball." Dragic then went on to say after further observation as Luka developed, he's going to be one of the best players in Europe in a couple of years. Trust me on that. In the NBA too. We already know how some peeps won't like that kind of talk. Anyways, that passion Dragic mentioned carried Luka to signing a 5-year contract with Real Madrid as a 13-year-old and standing out immediately on the 16 and under team. Luka ultimately led his team to the championship with a 6 stat line and MVP honors. What? Are you serious? At only 16 years old, he made his professional debut with Real Madrid, and the legend continued and built. Luka went on to win and separate himself on every level in which he played while being the alpha standout everywhere else he went. Now came his opportunity to live his lifelong dream, an opportunity to join his idol LeBron James in the NBA, the highest level of play for basketball on the planet. On June 21st, 2018, that dream became a reality as the Atlanta Hawks selected Luka with the 3rd overall pick, in which they eventually traded to the Dallas Mavericks for the rights to today's budding superstar Trae Young. Depending on the success of these two moving forward, they will forever be joined at the hip for the duration of their careers. So you can probably expect some extra fireworks when these two get together, whether regular season or postseason. Luka wasted no time at all in kicking down that NBA door. He ended his rookie season averaging more points than LeBron James had done in his rookie campaign, plus bettering him in rebounds and assists. The man has arrived. The prognostications of Goran Dragic are not far-fetched. In fact, the rise of Luka Doncic happened faster than anyone could have predicted. Even after Season 3 concluded with a playoff loss, the Mavs didn't go quietly, especially Luka, as he got his ridiculous pound of flesh, averaging over 35 points and more than 10 assists in the playoffs. Now that's a very sick man, let me tell you that. Now with an overhaul in coaching and management, there is a new coach in Dallas, but a familiar name. The legendary Jason Kidd, who knows a thing or two about championships, along with another legendary Maverick and European player, Dirk Nowitzki, in his role as special advisor. Bigger things are expected from ownership and fans, and not just Luka's expected max contract, which will keep him in Dallas until unfinished business is done. With all of that said, we have come to an end. So that's it for me again. If you like what you've heard, like what you've seen, subscribe to our channel. Do the other things as well, such as giving us a like and thumbs up. Oh yeah, hit that alarm as well so you get the latest drops as we pass these dimes out to you. Don't forget to leave comments, those are always interesting, and I will comment on most of them, as many as I can at least. Also, join us in our Facebook group, Yo Trav, Ballin, yada yada yada. Get there, join the club, we'll let you in. Bring your game and we'll give you something to talk about. The link is in the description below. Yes, we are on Instagram as well. We haven't done as much on Instagram, but we'll pick up our activity there too. If you have any show ideas, drop them in the comments and we'll see what's up. Once again, we have some serious things going on. So if you want to be a part, you have to be down. Don't say we didn't tell you so when it gets popping, you're left with a gas face from catching the vapors for real. Until next time, keep it 100 and, as usual, work on your game.